traveling the state to bring you the important issues facing Mississippi. This is the Mississippi Hometown Network.
All right, tell us a little bit about yourself, your platform, and why you chose it.
My platform and myself go hand in hand. When I was growing up, I faced a lot of bullying and hardships throughout my life, and I learned that you can go home and relieve all of your pain by just getting a paint canvas, paints, and just a paintbrush, and just wiping away your bad day away. So my platform, I want to be an advocate to help children, adults, anyone who is facing hardships, to help them realize that if they think they don't have a voice, they can create their voice through their artwork.
Why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
I would like to be the next Miss Mississippi because I want to help citizens all throughout, not only Mississippi but America, help them realize that they're not defined by the hardships that they have in their life, and that they can always overcome those things and create themselves a brighter future.
What drew you to the Miss America organization to participate in the pageants?
I always watched them when I was little, but I never thought that I would have the self-confidence to do it. And so one day my mother told me, you're never going to be able to achieve your dreams unless you go after them. So I just went after it and went a preliminary, and here I am.
Sure, so I am Dana Wesley, and I'm a graduate of the University of Mississippi, and I majored in Spanish, and I minored in Korean. And my platform is cultural appreciation through language and awareness. And I decided on my platform because through my experiences studying abroad in Spain and South Korea, I got the opportunity to really embrace my passion for languages, and I want to incorporate this passion throughout elementary schools across the nation, K through 12. And I would really love to be able to incorporate and integrate the passion for learning about languages throughout our nation.
All right, well, tell us why you want to be the next Miss Mississippi.
I want people to know how great our state is. We have so many amazing people come out of the state of Mississippi. We have people such as Oprah Winfrey and Elvis Presley, and I want to share the love of my state with America.
What drew you to doing pageants in the Miss America organization?
The Miss America organization is special because it has the talent portion, and many pageants do not have that. And I have a love for singing, and that's one of the things that drew me to the Miss America organization. And they've helped me as well with scholarships. I've been able to pay for rent. I've been able to pay for supplies that I need to help me be successful, and that's why I love the Miss America organization.
Well, I'm a senior at Mississippi State University, where I'm one of the color guard captains and the famous Maroon Band. I am also a broadcast meteorology major, which kind of woven into my platform. My platform is called Eyes on the Sky. It's a two-part platform that involves volunteering as well as education. So we want to donate items to victims locally, nationally, internationally that have been affected by natural disasters. And we also want to go into the next generation, so the elementary schools, the middle schools, and educating them on what severe weather is and how to approach it and how to take safety when necessary.
Why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
So being from Georgia, of course, I came to Mississippi for my major, but I have fallen in love with the state. I absolutely love Mississippi, and a lot of people underestimate what Mississippi can handle, and it's a beautiful state. And I'm hoping that over this next year, I can not only spread the love of my platform, but also spread the love of what Miss Mississippi is.
Why did you choose to do pageants in the Miss America organization?
So I've been doing pageants since I was little, and I've always wanted to compete in the Miss America organization, but I've never had the chance until college. So once I was able to actually, I guess you would say, take the bull by the horns, I took that opportunity, and I'm like, I'm going to compete in the Miss America organization because I love weather and I want to share my love with everybody else.
Well, my platform is Adoption is an Option, and is very dear and near to my heart because I am adopted myself. And I've always told my mother that I grew in her heart instead of her tummy, and we have a beautiful connection about it. And I have a beautiful sister that's actually her real daughter. And I am currently involved with Bethany, the adoption agency, and Homes for Hope in Hattiesburg, and enjoy foster children, not only just adoption, but with foster children and spending time with them and having activities with them. It's a lot of fun.
Good. All right, tell us, why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
I want to be the next Miss Mississippi because I know that there are so many people out there and so many young children who are waiting to be adopted, and they can see someone who already has been is on the Miss Mississippi stage, and what a wonderful honor it is, and hopes and dreams for these children that they can just look and see something that could be real life for them too.
Sure. Well, I'm currently a graduate student at UAB in Birmingham, and my platform is called Arts Integration Matters, and it's all about finding ways to advocate and promote awareness for the fine arts in Mississippi. I think one of our greatest treasures in Mississippi is our roots that are in the arts, and I know that they can promote diversity, bring together different cultures. They have such a significant impact on our state's economic prosperity, and so I want to encourage Mississippians to tap into those resources and get involved in the fine arts.
Oh, why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
I want to be an advocate for the Miss America organization and go around Mississippi and share with Mississippians just how important the organization is in providing scholarships to young women and in communities across our great state. It does so many wonderful things, and I believe I'm the person that can do that.
Good. Tell us, what drew you to do Miss America pageants?
Oh, goodness. I became involved with the Miss America organization about 8 years ago, and the opportunity to perform was my initial lure. I love being on the stage. I love to sing. But since then, it's taught me and it's grown me so much. It's cultivated my communication skills, and it's really paid for my college experience. So it's just been such a wonderful way to spend the last 8 years.
Well, like I said, I'm not actually a native of Mississippi. I'm from a little small town in Oneonta, Alabama, but fell in love with the state the moment that I stepped on the campus of Mississippi State. And my platform is called Dancers Fighting Cancer. It was started in 2010 by one of my very good friends, Alex Swader, simply as a way to give back to the community that loved him so well when he was going through cancer treatments at Children's Hospital in Birmingham, Alabama. So now what we do as Dancers Fighting Cancer is raise money for pediatric cancer research and advocate for those that simply don't have a voice, the children. And one thing that we're really passionate on is going to children's hospitals, entertaining the kids, taking their mind off of things for a little while, and ultimately dancing for them and sharing our love of what we do with them.
Tell us, why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
Like I said, I have fallen in love with this state and its people, and they have just loved me so, so well. To be able to turn around and give back to this community that has welcomed me with open arms would just be a dream come true. I want to be a role model for young girls all across the state of Mississippi and show them all about what the Miss America program truly is.
Well, I'm a senior at Mississippi State majoring in biological sciences. I plan to attend nursing school upon graduation, and my platform is America's Tooth Fairy. And basically what I do with America's Tooth Fairy is I reach out into the schools and the civic organizations with the ultimate goal of ending childhood tooth decay by reaching out to at-risk children and helping them acquire the tools that they need to take care of their teeth.
Why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
Miss Mississippi has always been a dream of mine. I think it is for every little girl at some point in her life. But for me, Miss Mississippi is all about service. So I look forward to a year of working with Children's Miracle Network as well as representing Miss Mississippi at the Miss America pageant.
Why did you choose to do Miss America organization pageants?
Well, like I said, it's all about service, and I'm all about giving back to my community. And Miss Mississippi has such a unique opportunity to give back to her state through her service.
I am a native of Gulfport, Mississippi, but I went to school in Hattiesburg, where I went to the University of Southern Mississippi for 4 years. It was the best time of my life, and my platform is Voices for Veterans, and my dad's a veteran, and I respect him so much, and I respect the service that those men put in for us, for our country, and so I use my platform to spend time with them and bring awareness to veterans.
Why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
Oh, goodness. I would love to be the next Miss Mississippi to give back to this state. I have lived here my entire life, and I don't think there's a better state in America to be in. I love it. I love the culture. I love the people. And to be Miss Mississippi, to be the state, would just make my dreams come true.
Why did you choose to do pageants in the Miss America organization?
Yes, ma'am. So I actually started with the University of Southern Mississippi's prelim. It was just on a whim. I thought it would be really fun. And when I was there, the women I met and this organization in general, the directors were so incredible. I didn't win, but I knew I had to keep going because that was what I wanted. I love this organization and the person it's made me.
My name is MACKENZIE HUTTO, and my platform is Lily's Lifeline, which is in honor of my best friend who died of leukemia in the 10th grade, which she was only in the hospital a month, so it was a really fast and progressing cancer. So I basically share awareness, and I raise money to one day prevent cancer and just to spread awareness for the money that is needed for childhood research.
Tell us, why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
Being Miss Mississippi is more than just the glitz and glamour. It's about being a voice for those that do not have a voice, and that's what I want to do, such as keeping Lily's name alive, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to spread awareness for childhood cancer, and so that's why I want to be Miss Mississippi, is I want to do a year of service and be a voice just for this great state. Of course, it's the greatest one in America. So I would love to be the voice and be Miss Mississippi.
Yes, I've lived on the Mississippi Gulf Coast my entire life. I'm 19 years old, and my platform is called HOPE, which is an acronym for Helping Other People Endure. And I chose it because when my little brother Evan was born 7 years ago, he spent time in the NICU, and really seeing him and all the other children really opened my eyes to how hard it is to have a sick child or family member. So that encouraged me to make care packages for those that are in the hospitals for extended periods of time. So I make those care packages. I've been doing that for about 7 years now, and since then I've completely fallen in love with community service, and now use my platform to encourage others to get out in their community and do whatever they can to help somebody.
Tell us, why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
I want to be the next Miss Mississippi because I've grown up in the system. I started competing in the teen pageant when I was 12 years old, and I've spent every summer since in Vicksburg, whether I was a contestant or an entertainer, and I've seen firsthand the impact that this organization has on young women because it's had such an impact on me. I've grown up around Miss Mississippis and know the incredible difference that they make in a person's life, and I want to have that opportunity to be that person and to represent this organization that I love so much.
What have the scholarship dollars this organization provides meant to you personally?
Well, like I said, I started competing in the Outstanding Teen program when I was 12. So I've spent 7 years of my life gaining scholarship money, and currently I'm attending school debt-free. And just last summer, the Miss Mississippi organization bought me a brand new MacBook Pro from my scholarship dollars, which was a huge burden off my shoulders as a college student and also as a small business owner. So I'm just so thankful for the Miss Mississippi program for offering those for us.
So a little bit about me. I go to Delta State. I'm very involved in my sorority, in SAD, and all different types of organizations. But the thing that I come back to is my platform, Suicide Awareness and Prevention. I chose this. I personally lost a parent and a childhood friend to suicide, and I feel like it is such a huge epidemic that happens in today's society. And so I feel that being a title holder, I should be the one to help promote these better ideals towards suicide and how to deal with them and all the things that come with it.
Why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
Mostly to promote my platform. I think it's such an amazing thing that can be learned from person to person and how to deal with these things, but also to help me as a person grow. I mean, I know a lot of us we close ourselves off in these boxes, and I think that being Miss Mississippi will really help push me to limits that I didn't think I could hit.
A little bit about myself. I am from a very small town of Ridge-Ole, Mississippi. We are known to have 3 stoplights, very, very small. So this is all new to me. I go to Mississippi State University, very involved in my sorority and business organizations that I've actually started a few there, very involved there. My platform is actually illiteracy. So what has caused me to do that is I have a younger brother who is 7 years old. He was in kindergarten last year, 1st grade this year. So just watching him grow and advance from one reading level to the next is such an awesome experience because I have a part in that as well. You know, being around him, helping him. And so that's really impacted me to help others and help them successfully do that as well.
Why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
I think it would be awesome to represent this amazing state where I have grown up all of my life, and I would do anything and everything possible to represent it in the best way possible.
Why did you choose to get involved with the Miss America organization pageants?
Well, I think every portion of the Miss America pageant is so special in its own way. You get to go up there, you get to represent yourself, and I think that's so important, to put dedication, hard work, and everything that needs to be in those things to make that possible and represent yourself.
So I recently just transferred to the University of Mississippi, where I'm a broadcast journalism major, and my platform is all about environmental awareness. So I like to help educate others on how to live a greener life and leave a less harmful impact on the environment. And through my platform, I have led a recycling program at my former community college. I volunteered at cleanups in Washington, D.C., and I've also organized beach cleanups and taught self-sustainability to students in Nicaragua.
Why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
I want to be the next Miss Mississippi so that I can use my voice to implement positive change.
And tell us a little bit about why you got involved in the Miss America organization and its pageants.
I truly think that the Miss America organization is so relevant to young women today, and I think that they have awesome opportunities for young women, especially their scholarships.
My name is Grace McClanahan. I'm a junior at the University of Mississippi, and I'm actually originally from Arkansas, so I'm a little bit of a Mississippi transplant, but I've loved being in Mississippi the past 3 years. The platform that I chose is called Organize to Save Lives, so it's all about organ donation awareness and encouraging people to become organ donors, to donate blood, sign up on the bone marrow registry, and things like that.
Why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
I think Miss Mississippi has such a unique voice that there's really not many opportunities to have a voice and an impact like that around this state. I have grown to love Mississippi so much the past couple of years living here, and I would love to be able to impact the youth of Mississippi and go around and just speak to all the Mississippians.
Well, I am a junior at the University of Alabama studying dance and psychology, which plays well into my platform, Let's All Dance, which strives to foster an inclusive environment through the arts, whether that's dance, dance therapy, and dance education. And I had the privilege of being named the Quality of Life winner last year, and I can't wait to continue my work with my platform this year.
Why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
I feel that it's the Miss Mississippi's job to be a trailblazer that takes action to empower the lives of all people, not just women. And I think it would be such a great opportunity to do that. And I have so many ideas through my platform, Let's All Dance, or whether it's talking to schools or getting onto the Senate floor and talking about education and the arts in education to empower the lives of all people, from kids to people of 99 years old.
Well, tell us a little bit about what got you interested in doing pageants with the Miss America organization.
Well, I did not grow up doing pageants, but I did grow up being a Miss Mississippi princess and fell in love with the organization, the volunteers, and it was really nice looking up to all the contestants. And then a few years back, I had the privilege of being a production dancer in Miss Mississippi, and that's when I decided, hey, maybe I could do this too. So last year was my first year, and I had an incredible time. Again, volunteers are amazing, and the other contestants are so encouraging, and I had just a blast last year. So now I'm back and can't wait for the year ahead.
Well, my platform is Life is Why with the American Heart Association. My father passed away from a heart attack in 2009, so I'm really dedicated to teaching Mississippians how to live healthier lifestyles and teaching them how to prevent heart attacks and other heart-related diseases.
Why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
I want to be the next Miss Mississippi to continue work with my platform and to also just spread a message of joy and love and just help every Mississippian feel loved and to teach them more about the Miss America organization.
Well, tell us, what got you interested in doing a pageant in the Miss America organization?
I've watched all the Miss America pageants ever since I can remember, and when I became old enough to participate in the teen program, I continued to research, and then last year I competed, and I ended up placing a second runner-up. So I was really excited to be able to come back and compete as a Miss.
Well, my platform is called Ahead of the Curve Scoliosis, and I created this platform because scoliosis is something that I have been affected by for 7 years now. I had spinal fusion surgery as a 13-year-old, but I was never screened for scoliosis in middle school when it's most important for scoliosis to be detected. So with my platform, I created a screening program and implemented that in local schools because screening is only mandatory in 26 states, and Mississippi is not one of them. I also raised money for organizations like the Campbell Foundation, which does research for orthopedic things like scoliosis, and I also serve as a support system for those who are dealing with scoliosis and the struggles of it.
Why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
I want to be the next Miss Mississippi because there is truly no other job like Miss Mississippi where you have the ability to impact Mississippians to be something greater than a stereotype or a statistic, and I think the crown of Miss Mississippi would allow me to share my message in that way.
Tell us, what got you interested in participating in the Miss America organization?
As a little girl, I participated in a local princess program. And then when I was 15 years old, actually 3 years ago today, I won my first title in the Miss America's Outstanding Teen program, Miss Pontotoc's Outstanding Teen. And after competing twice in Miss Mississippi's Outstanding Teen, I knew that Miss Mississippi was also something that I wanted to pursue. The opportunities for the things you can accomplish as a local title holder are astronomical, but not to mention the scholarship money that I have been able to gain as a local title holder and will continue to gain.
Of course, my name is Macy Mitchell. I'm Miss University of Southern Mississippi, and my platform is called Crowns for a Cure, and this is a platform that I started back in the fall of 2012 to raise money for the American Cancer Society. So what it is, it's just a small fundraiser, a pageant that little girls are able to participate in, and every year we have such an amazing turnout. Since 2012, we've raised about $26,000 for the American Cancer Society, so it's been an amazing event, and who knows, we may have a future Miss Mississippi in that bunch of girls.
And why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
The opportunity to represent our state as an ambassador would be absolutely amazing. The Miss America organization just inculcates all the ideals of strength and grace that I try to strive for in my own life, and it would be an absolute honor to be your Miss Mississippi.
Tell us what got you interested in doing Miss America organization pageants?
Originally, whenever I started out in the team program in 2012, I was solely interested in the talent portion of competition. I was trying to find an outlet where I would be able to express myself through singing, and I knew that competing in Outstanding Teen would be that outlet. And then here I am now as a Miss contestant, as Miss USM here at Miss Mississippi, so it's been an amazing ride so far.
Well, my platform is empowering children of incarcerated parents, and I chose it because my father has been incarcerated for half of my life, and instead of allowing it to take a negative toll from all of the stigmas, I turned it into something positive by going around to several school systems and speaking to the children, as well as going into the jails and speaking to the parents about the impact they have on their children, just trying to lower the percentage of incarceration and uplift the children who are dealing with it.
Why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
Well, the opportunity to represent our state on such a high platform is truly an honor, and being able to just go out and make a difference in the world is something that not everyone can do. Well, everyone can do, but to be able to do it at that level is truly incredible.
Tell us why you decided to get involved in the Miss America organization.
This organization, the 4 points of the Crowns, scholarship, service, success, and style are just something that is a wonderful thing to represent, and to be a part of this organization, it has uplifted so many women and built their confidence and helped us progress our education and everything. So just being a part of this and being able to say, you know, I've raised money for this, I've done that, and being able to uplift others is truly incredible.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and your platform and why you chose it.
I'm a sophomore communications major from Madison, and my platform is St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, which is a hospital for children in Memphis, Tennessee, and it's really closely related to Children's Miracle Networks. And I chose it because I'm actually a tri-adult at Mississippi State University, and of course that is our national philanthropy, which actually the Mississippi State chapter Beta Mu started and is really near and dear to my heart.
And why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
To be able to represent Mississippi on such a national level at one of the most prestigious programs in the country, and just to be a role model for all the little girls out there, because you watch this growing up and you're like, I want to be that girl. And having two little sisters, I just want them to be able to look up to me and say, I want to be her when I grow up.
I am a junior at the University of Mississippi, and my platform is raising awareness to body dysmorphic disorder. And I picked that platform because in today's society, it's really easy to be caught up in what is the standard for beauty. And I feel that it's important to empower everyone to love themselves, no matter if they're a size 2 or a size 22. You're all beautiful and you have unique characteristics about yourself. And as a person with this big puffy curly hair, I want to let them know that you don't have to change yourself to do anything. You can just be you, and that's the beautiful part.
Why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
I would like to be the next Miss Mississippi because I would like to be a representative for the people in my hometown and let them know that anything is possible if you just put your mind to it. And I feel that it would be important to not only use the platform to raise awareness to body dysmorphic disorder, but also to show the rest of America all the great things that Mississippi have to offer.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and your platform and why you chose it.
Well, I believe that my platform chose me. The platform that has chosen me is suicide prevention. A few years ago, my brother-in-law took his own life to suicide. He suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder, and every single day, 22 veterans take their own life. I want to give other people the tools to look for the signs of suicide so they can help save lives.
And why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
Well, other than Miss Blue Mountain College, this is my first pageant, so I believe that I bring enthusiasm and a breath of fresh air to the group. I believe that through dance I can really change the world and look 10 feet tall and make a difference.
What made you decide to do a Miss America organization pageant?
Well, actually, Miss Blue Mountain College at first was not a preliminary pageant. So I got invited to come this year, and it has just been such a blessing to my life. I've always loved the pageant and what it stands for and how it helps young girls really just find themselves and do great things in this world.
I'm a senior at the University of Mississippi, and my platform is Advocate, Celebrate, Donate, which is a platform I founded myself. And my goal with this, my work through this platform, is just to promote organ donation and really just up the number of donors that we have in Mississippi, because our number is pretty average compared to the rest of the country, and I would really love to see us at an above average rate of organ donors in our state.
Why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
I think that the Miss America organization and Miss Mississippi has such power to change lives, such power to inspire through education and through platform work, and so it's just a program that I've so enjoyed being a part of and would love to be the face of that organization.
I'm a junior banking and finance major at Ole Miss, and through this I've learned that 68% of Mississippians lack the basic financial skills that they need to be successful in the workforce. And through this I promote my platform, Guiding Youth to Financial Freedom, so they have the opportunity to learn the skills of budgeting and saving so they can be successful.
And why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
I want the opportunity to represent the place that has become so much of home to me, and the opportunity to represent everyone that has found a home in Mississippi. I have fallen in love with this state, and the opportunity to represent the organization throughout the year of service and at Miss America would be an incredible opportunity.
Why did you choose to do Miss America organization pageants?
This organization is empowering women to use their voice to make a difference in their communities, to confidently present themselves on stage, to learn basic skills in interview and confidence so that they can go forward and be successful in the workforce. And I've really enjoyed my time so far.
I'm currently a junior at the University of Southern Mississippi studying medical laboratory sciences, and my platform has a personal connection. I was diagnosed with anxiety at the age of 10 by the death of my grandfather, who was under hospice care in my home. And by doing that and knowing that I was there in that place and I felt lost and I felt really sad at that point, I want other children to know that they're not lost. And by that, I am doing anxiety awareness presentations around the state for children and teens. And 3 million cases are due each day in the United States. And so we need to just be on top of medical health in Mississippi, and I want to drive that for us.
And why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
Miss Mississippi is a job that you're applying for, and I completely understand that. I think that Miss Mississippi is not only an ambassador for our state, but she's also bringing an interest for her generation, and I think that I would be the face of that.
Great. What made you choose to do Miss America organization pageants?
Well, Miss America, the organization, it has one of the biggest scholarship opportunities in America, in the nation, and I think that that's one of the main keys that we're all here, is because it's furthering our education to be powerful women that we want to be.
I am an art major here at Hines Community College. I go to Raymond. I'm from Vicksburg, Mississippi. I've been doing art since I was in 2nd grade, and I knew right then and there that that was my passion. And my platform is Alive with Autism, which I call AWA. And I have a younger brother who is 4 years old, and he was diagnosed with autism when he was 4. And it was near and dear to my heart for me to do something that related to something that I was going through, so I chose AWA.
Great. Well, why do you want to be the next Miss Mississippi?
I've been doing pageantry since I was 17 years old, so I knew then and there that I was destined to do pageantry, and not only because of what I could do for my community, but how it made me feel inside and how I got to inspire younger children that were around me as well.
Oh, what drew you to doing pageants to begin with?
I used to watch TV, and I remember my first time watching Miss Mississippi, and it was when I forgot it was Jasmine Murray. When she first competed and I saw her, she was just an inspiration to me to see an African American woman win Miss Mississippi, and as inspiring she was to me, it just inspired me so much.
This has been the Mississippi Hometown Network. If you have any questions, please email us.
I participated personally in over 70 ribbon cuttings last year. I've seen about 10 NASCAR.
From serving in the office of governor
for the state of Mississippi.
For the state of Mississippi.
That I will faithfully
Government is designed to support innovation and encourage economic growth.
Mayor Eddie Fulton Twitter. So once again,
I was first alternate 2 years ago, and so it's a very similar experience in France.
At the twilight's last gleaming, who's brought
to our semifinalists and all of our fantastic contestants. They were absolutely tremendous. Don't you agree?